Good morning. Happy Hogmanay, if that's a thing. Tuesday, the 31st of December 2019. Porridge, double portion, starving, and rhubarb. Bon appetit. Delicious. That was a bit much, actually. Because I was so hungry beforehand, I thought, I'll have a double portion. Keep me going for longer. But that's quite a lot. But with the rhubarb, I think that's still under 500 calories for a double portion. I'll put that in. I'm not sure about that. So, I went for a walk yesterday. Haddington, I got the bus to Haddington. Haddington to Aylesford. My least enjoyable walk because the conditions underfoot were just atrocious. It was just walking through bogs. Actually, at one point it was an actual bog because I think I was on the wrong path. So I fell as well into the mud. Luckily, the mud cushioned my blow. My shoe came off, stuck in the mud at one point as well. It was like horrendous. Visibility up in the Garleton Hills, because the weather closed in. But I mean, if you're prepared for that, it's not a problem. So visibility was still fairly decent. You could see, but you couldn't see like in the distance, sort of a thing. You couldn't see, there was no scenery to see. And there's no clearly marked track. On the OS map, there is, but it's not clear. You come to, because there's sheep grazing, so it's sheep fields basically on the top. And there's one bit you come to, you're not sure which side of the fence to go to, which side of the wall. So I started walking along, following the map, what I thought was the right way. Turned out it was the right way. But there's old ruins of a fort there. I think it's Roman or I'll put that in, I'm not sure. But I was on the other side of the fence with the other side of the wall. I thought, that doesn't seem right. So I retraced my steps, done a big circle to avoid loads of mud. And then I got into that part where there's like the top of the hill where the ruins are. Not that there's much to see. But then coming back down off of that, it was really steep and it was just mud. And you were walking along a sheep field. It was really thick, deep mud. And then you come to that, the end of that, and it's Barney Mains, it's called, a farm. And the path on the map looks as if it goes through the farmyard. And I thought, is that right? You know, I don't know. So I thought, I better not go. It looked like trespass. That's the correct path, by the way, through the farmyard. But I went downhill, and then I had to climb a gate, and then walk along there is a track there, a muddy track. And at the end of that, I had to climb another gate, and it's really steep and muddy. So I was leaning on a fence post, big, thick pole. And because it's sitting in mud all the time, it rotted at the base, so it didn't take my weight. that went collapsing. It's on a slope. Luckily, I had put my camera away in the gimbal in my bag because it was raining and it's no waterproof, that camera, not without the case. Because that would have just been in the mud, that would have just been I landed on my knee in mud. And then I continued on down, and yeah, that's where you come to the bog. I'm trying to remember the name of the big ridgy hills you walk alongside. I'll put that name in. But I should have been up top on the other side if I'd followed the proper path. I mean, there is an alternative track on the downward side, the base. It was just, and one of the clues that it was a bog, it was all reeds. I was walking through reeds. It's marsh, it's bog. Horrible. And then eventually I came, a bit of the path, there's a wee bridge crosses the burn, and that leads you into Ailshenford. But if I do it again, I'll go the correct path, the approved path, rather than going cross country. And you know, I was never lost because I knew where I was going because it was following the map. So I had about a 10-minute wait on the bus. The bus driver was it was just one of these wee rural buses, very chatty. And as I was getting off the bus, we're chatting, and he says, "Where are you heading?" I said, I'm going to Dunbar. He says, if you wait 5 minutes, can get off the bus, wait 5 minutes. That was the end of his shift, he was changing over. I'll give you a lift to Dunbar. Very good. So, waited the 5 minutes, whatever. And then he came round. And I was chatting away to him, and I says, sure I know you. Can I ask him his name? Peter McCaig. It was the year above me at school. We went to the same school. So I'm sure I know you for we worked at Seaton Main's farm in the summer holidays and the weeding and the tumshees and things like that. Because I remember him, he's a funny guy, you know, really a comic, you know. So like small world. So he dropped me off at Dunbar Asda. So I walked home from there, which is about another mile. Soaking wet, absolutely covered in mud. Like really up past my knees, the mud up my trousers. My shoes, all waterproof, were soaking. Actually, my feet were quite dry, my socks. Thick mud, so I've had to wash all that. I just stripped off completely and washed everything. I caught sight of myself in the mirror. Can get rid of all my muddy stuff. Caught sight of myself in the mirror and I thought, oh my God, you're gorgeous. So, today, I'm going to head up to Asda and that because I've got no like fresh food really. I have no yogurt or anything for muesli. So I'm going to pop up there, try and beat the crowds. Because people go mental at this time of year. I think it might even be open tomorrow, Asda, I don't know. If it's going to be shut for one day probably. Although it is a public holiday, the 1st and the 2nd in Scotland. So I'll pop up there and then I'll go for a walk just on somewhere that's not muddy. I paid my deposit for the West Highland Way walk across Scotland. So he's given me a draft itinerary and it's 9 days walking, but it's 11 nights. Because the first night you stay in Mulgai overnight, so you get a fresh start in the morning. And I've added an extra day at the end in Fort William. And the only thing is, I really wanted the last day to walk to Fort William on my birthday, the 26th of May, my 60th birthday. But this is the 27th of May, I finished the walking. So it doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to stay an extra night. I stay the night on the 27th to the 28th. I'm going to stay an extra night, 28th to the 29th, just in case I fancy going up Ben Nevis. Now, that's a big if, because I don't know if I'm capable of that. I probably at the moment not. But by then, I should have another few hundred miles in me, in my legs. So, and that itinerary, the 9 days walking, some days it's only like 6 miles, 7 miles, you know. Okay, you can do that in a few hours. So the longest walk is 15 miles. And that's the last day. So, you know, even though it's no easy walk, it's supposed to be tough in parts. I think I'll be prepared. I think I'll be fit enough. So I'm really looking forward to it. Anyway, I've rambled on again. I put yesterday's food diary in. Fairly decent, 2100 or something. I'll put the map into the walk. Just going in circles, basically. And I'll thank you for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you next year. Ta-ta for now.